And welcome back to the channel, everybody. And what a week we had last week with Dodge kicking us in the private parts for loving the muscle cars so much and wanting to be loyal and stay with them forever. But they clearly want to take a quick break from us and see if they can make it without us. I think, maybe I'm wrong, maybe they come out with something next week that is going to be amazing, but it is what it is, and I'm done beating that horse. But the horse, let's call it a pony, that I'll beat up a little bit today is the 14,000 pre-orders that Tim said that they had on the Hornet.
Some of you were pissed. Some of you think we sold out. Well, I guess it depends on your definition of sold out, because since 8 a.m. this morning, we received 14,000 orders.
And he flexed that strong that next day, and it was almost like a, hey everybody, you know, I know you guys complained, and make no mistake, he went and watched all the forums, and he looked online, and he saw people talking trash, and he came back and said, well, you guys may not have liked it, but these other 14,000 people did.
You truly represent a brotherhood that is embracing this expansion. And we are a brotherhood. This expansion should be embraced.
And I want to tell you exactly what that meant, why he said it, and how he may be taking a little bit of liberty and a little leap forward. Check out that GT right there. Very nice. And maybe help everybody understand, or at least see what I see, which is a bit of a sales job taking place. And it's fine. I'm cool with them selling this Hornet thing, but I think it's just interesting that we're all being sold really hard on something while we're not being given much when it comes to our desire to have muscle cars. So we'll talk about that second. But first, we are going to SCT Motorsports. It's a wrap company in Rancho Cucamonga, because my good friend Enrique knows a guy that follows the channel that said he would take good care of me on wraps and stripes and things I want to do to the car. And I want to put some stripes on my Scat Pack with my logo in them like I did on my Red Eye. And I'm going to let him check out the car. Let's go check out these cars. Let's go check out this grand opening, and then we'll talk about this 14,000 pre-orders and what exactly that means. Because if you go looking online on how to make a pre-order, you're going to have trouble finding it. But I'm going to show you what's going on, and it's pretty interesting, along with some other numbers and metrics that might surprise you and perplex you as to why this whole thing is even happening. But now, let's go check out some cars. What's up, man? You want to be on the video? Say hi to everybody.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Me?
Say hi to everybody. What's your Instagram?
Instagram, Tommy Gunther Photography.
Go follow him. Does amazing pictures. And look who's alive. Enrique's alive.
For once.
I'm alive. I'm here. He's alive. And the i8's still alive.
Yeah.
All right.
Not for long. I'm unwrapped.
What's up? How's it going?
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Gabriel.
Brad, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you, man.
How's it going? Look at your
John.
setup. Woo!
Thank you.
Look at the Ronin. How's it going, man?
It's my dad, and that's my brother.
Nice to
and my
meet you.
cousin.
Is this your shop?
Family business.
Very cool, man.
My dad.
Very cool. That means you guys like each other. I worked with my dad like for one summer, and I don't know. He's gonna put me up for adoption. I tried to get adopted by another family. So I want some stripes on my car, man.
Yeah, he was telling me.
So schedule me in, dude. And I want to put my logo in them.
Oh, see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the way I had it on my Red Eye, right along on each side of the stripe, right up in that part, it had my logo, and on each side it was.
Oh, okay.
It was freaking awesome,
on
dude.
The side, on like the outside of the stripe, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you wanted to go like around here like they usually do?
Yep. Yeah, and I'll show you the Red Eye, so you can see exactly what he did.
Yeah, we're really good with like our quality and services, and like, you know, being really good with our turnaround time too. Like that's our number one thing that we really.
You're gonna
keep this one?
The jailbreak's coming, I think on the update was September 4th or September 2nd, so like 2 weeks or a week and a half.
Okay.
And I might keep that for my daughter until her car comes in. So then I'll sell that. You know. And she doesn't want this.
Really?
Like I'm like, come on. And I told her we'd wrap it in pink.
How old is she?
15. She'll be 16 in September.
Oh my God.
She wants a Supra. Like, my thought is, what you guys can do to help me make her want this, to save me all the money, Yeah, if we could show her what it would look like
Yeah, just
with a pink, whether it's a pink camo,
probably do
or
something
because if I can get her to love it, then we wrap that, and then she just keeps the Scat Pack. It's a brand new. It's 3 weeks old.
really.
Yeah, I just drove it back from Missouri.
What number is this now? Your 9?
7th one.
7.
I know, it's stupid. No, it's really dumb.
This is our shop.
Very nice,
We
dude.
have a showroom right here. This is where we do the tints, and then we have a room for paint protection film and ceramic coatings and polishing.
And you do the PPF also.
Yeah, we do PPF.
Yeah. Is this customer's car?
Oh, yeah? Oh,
This is-
How's it going, man?
Oh, man, I'm a fan of you.
Oh yeah? I'm a fan of
your
you.
shows. I watch all your videos, man.
Oh, thank you. Is this yours?
Yeah, it's mine.
I love this, dude. This is beautiful. Ah, this red's nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeesh.
Get a Hornet.
So, yeah, don't get me started about the Hornet. Jeez. It's an abomination. It's an abomination of.
I agree with them, though. Yeah, I like it. It's an Alfa Romeo.
It's just for a different market.
And,
Not for us.
and I'm good with that. Like, I'm good if they make a car for a different market. But don't rebadge an Italian Alfa Romeo and tell me it's an American Dodge.
When I saw the V, I'm like, oh, it's something good.
It looked awesome.
Yeah,
The
the
logo
Alfa
is the
looks
best
good.
thing about the whole car. Yeah. So if I can make enough money, I'll buy one. How great would this be next year? Buy one, take it out to the desert, and just blow it up. That'd be great.
Maybe your daughter wants one.
I know, jeez. And you know what? It would be a good car for her. My problem is just, it's Italian. If I want an Italian car, I'll drive my Lambo and be put in the shop every month. You know? I like Dodge. I'm a Dodge guy.
Get for your
I think they're gonna get their ass handed to them with that weird electric thing, because they've got till 2035 to worry about not being able to sell gas cars. So they're way premature in pulling the plug on those things. So I think they might get nailed, or they'll sell off. They'll sell off Hemi to somebody. They'll sell off the Mopar to somebody. That'd be nice. You know, Aston Martin, Range Rover, and everybody sells off. And Bugatti changes hands, Volkswagen, and maybe they'll do that, and we'll get them back.
That's crazy.
I hope, because I don't want a Mustang. No offense to any Mustang people, but I was looking at a GT500 this morning. I'm like, I'll just screw them. I'll just go buy this thing, and I just can't. My heart does. You know, I love this. And look how mean this thing looks, dude. Just it looks like it's gonna freaking swallow you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got your ticket.
Thanks, dude.
So,
It is Gabe's birthday, so everybody, happy 24th birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so we have 3 buckets that we're gonna give out. The first winner, is actually Dead Old Kitty. So, Scat 9. Oh! Is this Brad? Is that you?
That's me, dude.
All
That's
right.
what I win. Woo! A free wrap? Oh, stuff to make me work.
Put you to work right there, man.
Yeah, I'm not
Awesome.
working.
What are you doing later?
Oh, you got a
What are you doing later?
phone? Hey, you got a phone booster.
I guess I'm following
Woo!
Cannon.
Hey, wash my own car. That was worth coming. Congrats, dude. All right, see you guys later. All right, so that was fun. Check these guys out. They do great work. I've heard nothing but good things about them. Family business. You can always trust a good family business. So they'll be doing the stripes on my Charger. They'll be doing the stripes on the Jailbreak as well. We'll get the Lamborghini at some point. Maybe we'll wrap this sucker in pink for my daughter. But now let's jump in the car and talk about some numbers that might astonish all of you. All right, so that was fun. Stopped by, checked out the wrap shop. Great guys in there, got some free stuff. So now let's talk about these pre-orders that Tim Kuniskis said that they had 14,000 of within 24 hours. And this video may be jumping around a little bit out of order, but I'm just gonna get right into the point that I'm gonna make several times here, is that I believe those 14,000 orders were simply people registering on their website to be told when they can make an order or get more information on the car. because I've called several dealerships. I'll play those recordings and you'll be able to hear that nobody knows how the heck to get these orders in. And now that they've also confirmed that after some research, they found out that one dealer found out that they can get an order in, and he actually has some colors and specs of the cars that are coming, but no VIN numbers on these Hornets. So the reality of it is there's no way in the first 24 hours real legitimate pre-orders went in. It was just people registering. And that does not mean that 14,000 people are going to buy those cars, are going to follow through. As a matter of fact, in my experience, when it comes to leads and lead generation, lead capturing tools, that out of that 14,000, they'd be lucky to get a relatively smaller percentage of that number. But we'll see as time goes on, and maybe it'll be a humongous success and they'll sell tons and tons of those cars. That's fine. I hope they do. Hope they sell so many that they have so much extra money that they can bring these Hemis back. But I am not very hopeful for that. Hey, that looks just like a Dodge Hornet. Looks exactly like a Dodge Hornet. Look at that. Dodge Hornet, everybody. Oh no, wait, it's a Mazda. All right, so while you're listening to these recordings, I'm gonna go grab something to drink. I'll see you in a minute.
For quality assurance, this call may be recorded.
Hi, Jose. My name's Brad. I'm wondering, are you in new car sales?
Yeah.
So, that new Hornet that they announced the other day, are you guys taking orders on that yet?
Oh, no, not yet. We haven't gotten the go-to on that yet. But it might be around October.
All right, awesome. And so I saw the announcement, and the Tim Kuniskis guy says they had 14,000 pre-orders. How do I pre-order?
We could go online. We can help you pre-order it, but we're not able to pre-order it online right now here, so I'm not sure.
Right? There's no way to know, huh? Like, I'm looking everywhere.
Right now, no, but
none of the dealers seem to.
Let me go ahead and transfer you to somebody that has been here a little longer than me.
Yeah, right on.
Let's see if he can get you situated. Hold on 1 second.
The dealer doesn't know. So where did the 14,000 pre-orders come from? I'm perplexed.
Honey, I can help.
Hi, Fanny. My name's Brad. I'm calling about that Hornet. Tim Kuniskis the other day on that announcement said they had 14,000 pre-orders, and I'm wondering, how do I put a pre-order in?
Let me see here if we can do the actual order yet, like where you can build it and everything. Because I'm thinking that's going to be a little bit until we can do that. But let me go check for you.
Yeah, because he said, you know, I don't know if you watched the Speed Week, but he said we have in first 24 hours they had 14,000 pre-orders, and I'm like, nobody even told us where to go to do that, but 14,000 people knew, and I didn't know, and I'm feeling left out.
Yeah, you know what? We didn't hear much of that either, so I'm feeling kind of left out too, because none of them came over here. But let me go check with my desk real quick, Brad. I'll go check, see what the process is for that, see if we can build you one. I'm thinking it's just going to be a deposit thing, and then once we get that orders actually open, you can come build it and we'll submit it.
Someone will be with you shortly. This call may be monitored for quality assurance.
It looks like we can kind of submit it. However, there's no you can't build it up yet, so I can't pick your color out and everything yet, go through the features and have you look at it. If you would like to be the first on our list, I know we have 2 allocations. We'll get 2 once they do start rolling them out. So you'd be the first on our list. You're the only guy that's called for the Hornet, at least to our dealership.
So let's try another dealership and see what they say. You in new car sales?
Yes, sir. I do everything here.
You're awesome. Right on, dude. So I need your I need your help, man. So I saw the rollout of that Dodge Hornet, and I need a car for my daughter, and they said that there were 14,000 pre-orders put in, and I'm like,
yes.
Where do you put in a pre-order?
So usually with us, we can do it through our site. Let me make sure that we can.
Because what I thought is, did he mean that they went to the website and because there's a thing that says join the hive and then you put in your information?
Yeah.
Did he maybe mean that he counted that as pre-orders? Because it was as soon as he announced it, the next morning he's like, or the next night he's like, we have 14,000. Maybe 14,000 people registered.
Yeah, 14,000 people registered. But let me see if I can do a pre-order on my end. Give me 1 quick second, okay?
Right on. They don't know. I'm telling you, they just registered. They weren't real pre-orders. We're going to find out. Now you think, after a big announcement like that, what's probably one of the biggest announcements Dodge has made in years, to roll this thing out, that they would all have had a meeting about these pre-orders. If it's such a popular car, they would all have had a meeting. Like, people are going to be calling, lining up the dealership for these Hornets. We need to have the pre-orders ready, get $500, get $1,000 ahead, get these things in the system. Here's how the system works. Let's line those things up. 2 dealerships, no clue. Get 14,000.
Brad, how you doing?
You're good.
So, great. So I have good news for you.
Yeah.
We have the GT and the GT Plus that you can pre-order.
And how do you guys do that? Does it go in the system? You pick the colors and everything, and
yeah, we can do it over the phone if you like that, and I can text you with my personal information. You just send me a picture of your ID, and there's no deposit required.
Wow, that's awesome. And then do I get a build sheet after I do the order?
Yes. Once I'll have my manager print that out, and we can go from there.
All right, awesome.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for calling in.
So we got our drink, and you just heard that they didn't really know anything about these orders until I pushed a little bit. Then they went and found out, and it looks like right now, maybe, or no, they actually can. One dealer can put an order in, but he confirmed there was no way in the first 24 hours anybody put orders in. So pre-orders, what he meant by that, it's a very loose term. He meant that people registered on their website at the site I'm going to put up on the screen right now to be told when they can put orders in. And that does not guarantee they're all going to order the cars. But I do hope it succeeds. I don't wish ill will on anybody. But I think it's a little presumptive that all 14,000 of those people are going to follow through with those orders. Let's jump in the car and we'll finish this video up. So that's my thoughts on the 14,000 pre-orders. I think, there's something to be said about the strategy to say, everyone's doing it, so you should be doing it too. And I've done that too before in business, where you tell somebody, look, because all of you have been asking for this, we're going to give it to you. And literally, no one's ever asked for it. I mean, I've said that in the past, and I feel guilty about it, but I get it. It's a great sales pitch to get everybody to think that maybe they're wrong in not liking something. So maybe they'll sell a lot of these things. 14,000 people registering to buy this thing. It's not real ordering. Now, I was able to successfully put in an order for a Dodge Hornet. Now, I believe it's, I don't know if it's actually in the system or what, but I've got an order in, and I'll put it up on the screen. I ordered a GT. You can't get the RTs till next year, so the GTs are all they're selling. But I'm going to probably leave my order in, and I'm going to meet my parents next weekend and take them to dinner and ask them if they would like a Dodge Hornet. And I will share with you the outcome, because if they want it, I'm going to buy them a Dodge Hornet, because I believe that car fits perfectly. Even though they say it's for the millennials, I believe my parents at 73 and 75 years old are going to love that thing. And so I believe there is a demographic for it. I'm not exactly sure it's all the millennials. As I said in my other video, I think there's a lot of seniors out there like my parents that are going to think that's a really cool, small, cheap kind of crossover type thing that kind of makes me cool, and that it might work really good for them. And frankly, I do like it more than I like their CHR. Their CHR looks really strange. The CHR, it's a weird looking car. Oh, look at that. It looks like a Lamborghini Urus had a baby with one of those old Aztecs, that weird looking van thing. So this Dodge Hornet might be really good for them. So I'm not a total hater. I'll actually buy them that car. And if they watch this video, Mom and Dad, I got you a brand new car if you want it. And they might like it. And I think it might really work good for them. So totally not a hater. It's not for me though. And I wish they would have made something more unique and original. But now let's talk about the Challengers and Chargers. It really blows my mind, because there was a lot of talk that they have to build this car so that they can build the fun cars. because as though they don't make money on the fun cars. Now, I believe they were probably projecting into the future that in the future they won't be able to, but the future is like 2030 or 2035, so they could still make a lot of money on these things, because the stats I'll put up on the screen right now is even last year, you look at the last 5 years, the Chargers have continued to sell steadily in the 80 to 90 plus thousand range every single year. And even this year, they were starting off really strong. But think about this, 2021 and 22, we've got all kinds of supply chain issues, and they still managed to sell 80 plus thousand of those things. And another over 40,000, or no, I'm sorry, over 50,000 of the Challengers last year. So you do the math on this thing, and you're looking at 130,000 plus 140,000 of these Dodge Challengers and Chargers that they've been selling, and they're going to get rid of those. We're talking 100, let's just say it's 135,000 of these Challengers and Chargers last year during a pandemic recovery year with supply chain shortages. They still pumped out this many of these things. You can't, and they kept raising prices, and we kept paying them, and the dealers kept marking them up, and people kept paying for those cars. So why in the heck would they get rid of them? And I'm going to sum it up to Stellantis wants nothing to do with the American muscle car. They don't. If they do, they're going to make it electric, and if they do come out with that thing, it's not going to be what it was, what they rolled out the other day. So it's astonishing that they'd get rid of something. I know they made money. The amount of these cars they pump out every single year, and people like to say, well, they were dropping, they were declining. They weren't. They didn't even change the body styles. They added a wide body, and they done a few things to these things. But for the most part, they're the same as they were, I think, like 10 years ago. Not very much different. And people are still buying them, buying over 100 and let's say 30, 140, 150,000 of these things every single year. Yet they're going to trade this for the Hornet with 14,000. Even if they, sell 140,000 of those things, they won't make as much money as they make on these things, because I doubt people are going to pay big markups and big giant price increases on those little SUV things or CUV things. So with that, everybody, interesting information. Just wanted to share it with you all. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, stay motivated, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Done. Tire changed. There you go, man. What was that, 5 minutes? My phone died. It stopped recording. Stopped recording. We did it. You did it. I did it. All right. I'll see you at the house.